but they did, placement always kept up with what was going on with the parent to make sure that that child had an opportunity to be adopted. And most of the times, they wanted to be the parent, the prospective foster parent wanted to adopt a child, but within the system, it always said that child belongs to the state of Florida. And I mean, I can understand it because they were the ones, you know, who came, you know, and pulled that child out. But you have placed that child in a good home. Why not give them the opportunity, you know, to carry out, especially if that child, of those two children, in this case, has been in your home, you know, for 13 to 14 months, and that newborn baby who was 3 days old, she didn't know anyone but you.
She bonded. It was a
right,
bonding.
of course.
And that is recognized in the Florida statutes. Is, you know, the manifest best interest of a child is the bonding. You know, those are some things they look at. Is that so? Yes. Yes.
And you know, I thank God for the show today, because, you know, this and us talking about the kids, because this month is breast cancer, and Women's Month. Yes. And, you know, and that's why we're representing with the pink, you know. And I really thank God for you, Sherry. You're bringing out some really good points.
Right, that's so
Marsha.
true. That is so true. Another thing too, Sherry, we were talking. You and your husband have started an organization. We just heard that it's official today. You just 48 hours, and it's called Small Voices Speak.
Right.
Now, tell me about that.
Well, you know, what we've talked about is just touching the surface. But, you know, what we've seen is that the voices are silenced. If it's not the voices of the children, then it's the voices of the people who know them the best. So it is, first and foremost, it's an awareness program. It's going into, you know, organizations, out into the community, the churches. James 1 mandate, you know, this is a James 1 mandate to get them more involved in with these children in these children's lives. So it's about awareness, letting them know this is what's going on and we need your help. And then we want to take it a step further down the road after we get through the awareness and start trying to talk to the court system about resurrecting the citizen review panel, which they had before. They had to do away, I think, because of funding, but it's very successful in other states that have it.
Oh, okay.
So what you're going, and I think this is a God thing, you know, because nowadays there is good and there is bad, you know, and like y'all are going to bring awareness to this, and what y'all will do with this, like you say, you'll bring it out into the open, because I think there's people out there that really want to adopt, they want to learn to foster, but they hear a negative, you know, they hear there's so many loopholes, so many things that you've got to go through, which is needed. I'm not saying it's bad, but we need to, there has to be something now that will balance the system out, that will see if the parents that really foster really has a heart for these children, and I'm going to say this, or do some do it just for the money, because they do get a certain % of money with it, and they should get money. But what's your motive?
Exactly.
What is the motive? That goes right down, and you've been in it. You was going to adopt. I've got 5 kids. I wanted to give mine away sometimes.
You want to put them in the system.
Don't stop.
I'm sorry.
But Sherry, we're getting ready to go to the close. Give us some information on how people can get in touch with you.
Your website.
Your website. You know, give us some information.
Okay, the website is Small Voices Silenced, and that's how you can get a hold of me, or email me at smallvoicessilenced.com. Sherry at Small Voices.
Sherry is SHERRI, Small Voices E.
Yeah, SHERRIE at smallvoicessilenced, past tense.com.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, here we are again. We're about the end. Sherry, this has been delightful. You have given us a lot of information, and Betty that wears many hats, and Harry, I never know, you want to be a foster, and now you're all of that. But the main thing, you know what, we're talking about adopted. Guess what? Yes. You are adopted. If you serve Jesus Christ and you invite him to your life, guess what? You are adopted, a permanent child in the kingdom of God. That's what it all matters, a permanent child in the kingdom of God. Go out, be a blessing, and we'll see you next month Bye.
All right.
9 out of 10 have viewed porn on the internet. 1 out of 10 females have been raped.